Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading with me for the 24th to the 30th of January, so I hope you are doing well. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. And before I start, I just wanted to mention that if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, as I do giveaways every single month, so you can check out how to enter for that down below. Also, personal services with me are listed down below as well, and personal readings, that's all listed down below, as I just literally mentioned. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that intention manifesting items, which thousands of people have seen results with, are available on my website as well. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll find the review section where you'll see that thousands of people have seen results. And yeah, there's items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, your purse, teas, candles, sage bundles as well. So many different items which are handmade and for lots of different intentions as well. So if you're interested, everything is always linked down below. All right, let's begin. Sagittarius, how are you doing today? Let's take that away. Take this one away as well, but we'll start by shuffling them. This is the Life Coach Oracle. Let's see what this week brings to you. Ooh. Okay, so we have got here authentic self-expression. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. Now, this is so true, okay? This goes with the law of attraction hand in hand, okay? Like this. Because it's true, when you do you and you take care of you, life and the universe will shape itself around you, will give you what you truly want. Not always what you think you want, but what you actually want. Remember, the universe truly knows what you want and what will actually make you feel so much better. And so the thing here is, the more you can do for yourself by taking care of yourself, the more it really, really does help you. Now, we've also got here environment. Now is a good time to clear, clean and declutter your environment. Now, that's interesting because that can be your home life. You may find that you have way too many things lying around and that it's just kind of crowding your vision as to where everything is. You might think that, oh my gosh, this is here and I can't find what I'm looking for. So it could be a good time to do a little clean. But this is not just about that. Your environment is also the people you surround yourself with. It's the people that you take advice from. This can also be, cleaning up your emails, cleaning up your contacts, cleaning up your photos. For example, you may have, just a lot of that, and it's hard to kind of find what you're looking for. It could be very much so also the people that you have in your life, and thinking, does this person really serve me, or are they taking me for a ride, and things like that. So I think the main thing here is that it clearly shows that looking after your environment and what's around you and who you're paying attention to and who you're listening to is something that you kind of just think about and act according to your intuition and your gut. It's as clear as that, which I think is actually quite significant here, because I think that this week you're actually going to find some interesting things that actually make you feel really good. Some of you are going to find, for example, something that you love to make or love to do or love to watch, and it just is exciting because it gives you this new perspective. You may find, you may find things that you were looking for ages ago that you couldn't find because you started to clear your environment. You may find that there are people that you haven't spoken to in a while that are really, really kind and nice people, and the only reason you kind of thought about that is because you're trying to clean your environment. So you can make these new discoveries based off of the cleaning that you do. Does that make sense? I actually think this is really nice. And you know what's going to happen as well this week, Sagittarius, is there's going to be a destiny. It's almost like you're going to come across also a specific person, and you're going to be thinking about that person, being like, wow, oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't spoken to you in such a long time, and and kind of lost contact and lost ways, and you're going to think to yourself whoa, that's so crazy, because it's almost like it's kind of destiny that you kind of randomly just come across perhaps a picture of them or something about them. And yeah, it's really weird. There's going to be things here where you're kind of trying to clear your space, but you find things and you think to yourself wow, this cannot be an accident, this must be fate. Then we've got here soul group. You're getting ready to reunite with members of your soul family. You see what I mean? Also, cutting things out from your environment doesn't mean that you lose everything. In fact, it can mean that you gain more. Remember what I mentioned? Like, it can trigger you to find things that you actually really need as well. So actually there's, everything is happening as a blessing in disguise. And you may also gain like exciting new opportunities really based off of these things too, which I think is amazing. Okay, there you go. Okay, that soul group energy here. This is really about socializing and feeling very, very happy. Judgment is about you thinking about someone here who you come across and you think to yourself like, oh, I wonder how they're doing, wonder what's going on. You may even reach out to someone here that you have an interest in. And I think that's really interesting because I do see a social energy here. Okay, we also have the sun, which is, again, you feeling very uplifted and actually feeling like, you know what, I've got nothing to lose by basically reaching out to people that I think, are maybe good for me, or that you want to actually have a conversation with. Yeah, see, Queen of Swords, sorry, not Queen of Swords. I was literally going to say like, wow, this is you, Queen of Wands, there we go. Queen of Wands is a very powerful energy, which is to do with the fact that this is you. You feel strong, you feel confident, you feel uplifted, you feel good in your own energy, right? And the things that you like, you are not going to be invalidated by people saying to you, like, oh no, you can't do this, and oh no, you can't do that. You'll be like, but this is who I am. And so there's a real sense of confidence that is in you this week, which is interesting with the Ace of Wands, because I do feel like there is someone here that's also very, very attracted to you as well this week. And I think that's really interesting because we do have Judgment, which means that there's some kind of alignment that happens. So it means that you could be thinking very positively about someone here that you have an interest in, but also that person can also on their side be thinking about you. So just realize that there's no accidents in this aspect. It's really destiny that I feel is going to bring you to be with someone, which is interesting. And you may not necessarily meet this week, I just want to say, but it's like the catalyst for everything that's going to happen in the future starts this week. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's part of the journey, right? The destination may not be here necessarily, but the journey and the starting point is, and that's the Chariot, so someone at a distance. We also have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, again, very interesting because this is really about you finding truth and happiness and fulfillment in the things that you do. We've got the World card, which is interesting. Now, some of you might also be traveling because we have got some travel cards, but this can also be you thinking about someone at a distance and very much so thinking about, what are they thinking of? But on the soul level, it's interesting how they are also thinking about you. So just keep that in mind. And this week is a catalyst for your next week. So I'm interested to see actually what the reading holds for you next week. But we've got the Magician. The Magician is about communication. So some of you may be tempted to reach out to this person yourself. Which is interesting because you'll feel very, very confident. And remember, we've got here authentic self-expression. So you will not be afraid of expressing yourself, which is also why I feel here that if you feel something towards someone, you are very, very likely to express yourself this week. You'll find it hard to keep it to yourself. You will not just grin and bear it. There we go. You will be like, I am me. I am myself. This is who I am. I'm going to say what I want. The Moon is you trying to keep it to yourself, but then the Ace of Swords is like, boom, I need to say it. I got to say it. Like, this is who I am. And then the Eight of Wands is communication as well, which we are picking up on, which is obviously pretty strong. So the moral of the story here is that not only are you becoming stronger, but you're becoming so much more part of your environment. You're becoming stronger in your environment, happier within your environment, more fulfilled in your environment. You are taking care of yourself as much as you can. And doing the most that you can as well for yourself, but really trying to uplift yourself in the process, which I also think is quite significant. So then there is that, and I think really important as we see it all. So that is literally what we have got there. I have to say though, it's really interesting, this reading. So that is what we have. There's a lot of sort of sorting and clearing and discoveries and realizations and then communication. but that's what we've got here. So of course, if this resonated with you, or if you claim it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on the personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, and I also have TikTok and Instagram, which are listed down below. If you want to check out the short readings I post every single day, they are on there, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye everyone. Oh, and I also wanted to say that in this week there is a real sort of sense of great healing that happens as well. It was a random message that came right towards the end, but you're going to feel really enlightened with all of these sources of light that are sort of coming through in the cards as well. All right, take care everyone. Bye.